so we may have struck out at Crater Lake again. They're trying to land a helicopter, and we're sitting here in dead stop traffic. Might be a fail.
What do you think of Crater Lake? Okay, we just finished Cleetwood Cove. You can see the redness in my face and the sweat glistening. Good morning, fellow adventurers. We are Jesse and Melissa with Adventure Endeavor.
Yeah, what she said.
We are in Oregon. We are going to Crater Lake. We are boondocking right outside of Crater Lake. There's a lot of good national forest boondocking out here. We're on the north side of the park, and we're heading into the park today to check out some overlooks, do some hikes, hopefully hike down to the lake and go for a swim.
Yes, there's only one legal spot where you can legally hike down to the water, and it is on the east side of Crater Lake, and it's a decent hike. More about that to come. Oh, interesting fact about me and Melissa is this will be our third time to Crater Lake, but we haven't had great experiences. One time we went and it was completely socked in to where we literally could not even see the lake. It was just so foggy.
Yeah.
And then the other time, it was very snowy. So it was a lot of the roads were closed in the area. Like you could go up to the visitor center and that was it. Mm-hmm. So both times we weren't able to see that much of it. And now this time, you know, it's August and there are forest fires and there's smoke and we'll see how it is. It might, you know, maybe the third time, you know, you strike out. Maybe we just skip Crater Lake, you know?
We will see. I liked the time that we went and it was snowy. That was really nice. It was really pretty, but yeah, we couldn't do a lot.
You just couldn't do the hikes.
Yeah.
It was just like you hopped out, you looked at the viewpoint and you're like, cool, okay, bye. That was it. It's fun to do a few more activities. Alright guys, so we just got to Crater Lake. You can't see it, but basically the guard shack where you show your pass or you pay is like way up there. And it is 11 o'clock on a Saturday. That's our bad, probably. But keep in mind, all of our national parks are getting extremely busy. So like if we would have came at 7 a.m., we probably would have drove right in without waiting. But now we're probably, I don't know, maybe 50 cars back. Keep it in mind when exploring national parks. If you get slightly earlier, you know, you can avoid lines like this. It's crazy that there's still snow.
I know. Look, I was just going to tell you that, actually. A little bit of snow over there. There's some really amazing, like, volcanic spires out here inside. So currently, Discovery Point is completely blocked because they're trying to land a helicopter to do a med evacuation. That road is blocked. We cannot get to the, like, rim, whatever, what is it called? Rim? I lost my map. Whatever. We can't get to the South Visitor Center, like the Rim Village. So we decided to turn around and adjust our plans. We're gonna go do the hike down to Cleetwood Cove now, and then hopefully go to Rim Village later in the day once the road is cleared.
Yeah, we're striking out again here at Crater. It's pretty smoky. It's still beautiful, but it's smoky. Obviously, this helicopter deal, and now by the time we go all the way back there and all the way back there, we might run out of gas too.
Yeah. So, but it was going to be like possibly up to an hour sitting there waiting, so we don't want to waste our time, and we're just going to go do the hike instead. We are just beginning Cleetwood Cove Trail. It is the only legal accessible route down to the water. And we're gonna get all of our talking and discussion of this little hike out of the way now, because on the way back up, we're not gonna be able to breathe.
Yeah, it's 2.2 miles round trip with what, 1,400 feet of elevation?
Yeah, so 700 feet down and then 700 feet back up.
Yeah. Well, technically only 700 feet then, but yes.
Well,
yeah,
but like total 1,400 feet of elevation change. Total. Up,
but I
down.
saw a little kid coming up, so I ain't that worried.
She wasn't even breathing that hard. It's fine. Alright, survey says water is very refreshing, not really very cold at all. It's
That's so nice.
1 o'clock, perfect time of day to swim. The hike back up is going to be really hot, so we're going to be nice and cooled down for the hike up. A little fun fact for you guys, if you want to take a boat out on Crater Lake, this is the only spot to access the boat tours. The boat tours. The dock is right around the corner there. You can take a ranger-led tour on a boat. You can take a shuttle out to Wizard Island and back. And this is the only spot where you can do that. So you will have to do this hike in order to do that. So keep that in mind if you want to do that. And the water is extremely clear, extremely blue. There's like no real sediment washing into this water. It's like snow melt, rain, and just a little bit of sediment from the snow and from the inside of the volcano.
And lava.
Oh yes, and the lava. Can't forget about the lava. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely recommend doing this if you are visiting Crater Lake.
A few moments later.
Okay, we just finished Cleetwood Cove. You can see the redness in my face and the sweat glistening.
Glistening?
It was a toasty one. The trail is exposed in some spots. Obviously, it's super steep uphill most of the way, but there is also quite a bit of shade, so that made it a lot easier. We went all the way from the bottom to the top without stopping, and we are sweaty, but it was well worth it.
But we're in very good shape. Most people were stopping occasionally. There are a few benches along the way, and there's shady spots, so...
It took us a total of 2 hours from when we left the trailhead to when we got back, including about 45 minutes, half an hour to actually swim and hang out. So
oh yeah, you gotta swim. The water is so nice.
Super, super nice. Definitely recommend it. Bring a bathing suit. Bring lots of water because it is hot, and there's nowhere to like fill your water bottle at the trailhead. So you gotta make sure you have enough when you start to finish, and then get back to like the visitor center somewhere where they have water.
Okay, so we took the extra long jaunt down to the Pinnacles Trailhead, and it's only 0.8 round trip, but oh man, it is so cool. It's a little out of the way, it's a little out here, but I honestly, already it's worth it. Good call, babe.
Thank you. I am excited. I saw a YouTube video about things to do at Crater Lake, and this was something that I had no idea was here, and it was on the list, and I'm like, hey, let's do it. We have a full day. It's a small park. Part of the rim drive is closed. Like, let's come out here and just check it out.
Yeah, it's 45 minutes from the visitor center and the lodge, kind of like the main part of Crater Lake. So it's definitely out of the way. Make sure you have enough gas. Yeah. There's definitely a chance we might run out, so don't be like us.
The Crater Lake Pinnacles are a group of volcanic pumice spires. These structures formed when hot gases escaping from below the rock created long, narrow holes surrounded by a heat-hardened lining. These fossil fumaroles are now left exposed after softer sediment deposits have eroded away.
So maybe it's just a trend I'm noticing, but it seems like every national park has at least one hike that's like less than 2 miles, but it's just like extremely steep. At least like the last few parks we've been to have that, and it's kind of cool, kind of funny. I don't know.